frick, jeez, shucks, oh man, What do you mean? I'm still alive. I just thought, it's been a while since I made a video, and I felt the need to be creative again, Yeah, that's why I'm making this, and for no other reason. Listen, being productive is hard, okay? Especially when you're trying to balance what you need to do with what you want to do with what you want to do in the moment but immediately regret. Keeping my priorities straight was a lesson that I first learned the hard way in high school. I was taking classes online because my antisocial tendencies were too strong for public school to overcome. But the program that I was enrolled in had one fundamental flaw. It was boring as frick. I was forced to watch actual recordings of classrooms, which some of you might be familiar with now because of COVID, but I was forced to watch the entire recording. Everything from the Pledge of Allegiance to the awkward quiet moments when students were taking in-class assignments. I was losing my mind. That's bad enough, but combined with the fact that the online assignment due dates were incredibly flexible, and the program still thought I was watching the class recording if it was muted and open in another tab.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was a well-oiled machine. I mean, I was doing alright for a while, but then I blinked and I was 2 weeks behind all my classes. School had transformed from an obligation to a painful obligation, because each time I tried to work on an assignment, I was reminded of how far behind I was. I was incredibly lethargic and passive, going with the flow a bit too much, and just doing what I thought was fun. But then, one day, something clicked. I had realized something that I should have known all along. My education was up to me. I was the one that needed to be productive, not the school. The school wasn't holding me accountable, so that job became my own. I needed a plan, a way to take this mountain of assignments and make them manageable, and I was going to do it myself. Perfect.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's the thought that counts. But that was a step in the right direction. I have the beginnings of
SMART goals. Specific, measurable, and attainable goals for which you are responsible and time-bounded.
They specifically chose that acronym to trick you into feeling smart. At the time, the most important letters were ART. I needed attainable goals because otherwise I'd get overwhelmed with my own stupidity and how many things I needed to do. It's like if you decided to read Don Quixote because why in the world did you decide to read Don Quixote? As soon as you saw that the page count was in the quadruple digits, you tap out, because God knows if you gave up on the 3rd Harry Potter book you weren't going to get through this monstrosity. But then you realized, oh wait, if I want to finish the book in 3 months, that's just 12 pages a day. I'm not trying to read the whole book at once. I'll leave that to the designated nerds. Like, listening to an audiobook while making and eating breakfast is much more attainable than 1,023 pages. It's the same thing with school assignments. Why worry about every single assignment that I needed to catch up on when I was just going to start with one anyway? As for responsible and time-bounded, yeah, those are important because without those I would never have gone off my Fast forward to my senior year of high school, I transferred to a different school program that was much better, that allowed me to truly take advantage of my new Chad planning skills. I would split up the work that I needed to do across the week. That way I'd know the minimum I need to get done each day. Then, when I finished my work for the day, I'd finally be able to—
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator.
my greatest enemy yet, collage. actual in-person classes that I have to attend on time, coupled with personal French practice because I started learning French and music I want to make, and an increasing number of YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to, and a list of unplayed games in Steam, and books I want to read, and... SMART goals didn't prepare me for this. What's this? A new tool that allowed me to accomplish more? Something to organize my time? To plan out when on top of what? Side effects may include constant low-level anxiety and a new rigid lifestyle that may introduce compulsive behavior and push away what friends I have? It's perfect! When I say that I started scheduling every single hour of my day, does it look like I'm joking? Even now, I plan out what I'm going to do each day. Sometimes it goes well. Other times... Oh. Well, guess I can't do that anymore.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to...
The problem with having a plan is when things don't go to plan. You do the homework during the time laid out, nobody panics, because it's all according to plan. But when you go one little old minute past your self-imposed deadline, well then everyone loses their minds. Oh no, I didn't finish the math homework I wanted to do before 3:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should I keep going? But I had something else planned at 3:30. I don't want to give up my free time. I'll have more to do tomorrow. I don't want to try homework unfinished. How do I prioritize what I can do until next day? I don't want to give up my free time. I don't want to try homework later assignments. Who am I? Extend my... Alternatively... Oh. I finished everything I had planned. Early. What do I do now? Oh no, I've been watching YouTube videos for the past 7 hours. Huh. Scientifically speaking, at a certain point in the day, your brain pieces out. After a certain number of decisions, your brain goes into default mode and just does whatever is easiest. So the obvious solution is to plan out what to do after you run out of things that you plan to do. That way, you won't have to rely on your brain to decide anything. But finally, having a to-do list and a schedule is great and all, but how do you stick to it? I sort of brushed past that. Well, you sit down at 4 p.m. to write 750 words of your YouTube video script because you gotta get this thing done by Monday, but all you can think about is how we gotta read 30 pages of 100 Years of Solitude at 5 p.m. in order to stick to your reading schedule, but then you remember that you had finally found enough obsidian to make a nether portal in your new Minecraft world at 6. And then you realize that you wasted half your writing time. The key to motivation is focus. And the key to focus is probably not writing a script while lying in bed, but it's also eliminating other distractions and eliminating them ahead of time. And it's also realizing that things are never going to go exactly to plan. Like, if you're too reliant on your schedule, you'll be too busy thinking about what should happen later, instead of thinking about what's happening now, in the moment. It's like that attainable goal problem. Having your whole day in your head at once is probably not helping. In terms of balancing work and fun, there are a few different solutions. The first is to accept that you don't deserve happiness anyway and just work 24/7. But the one I like more is prioritizing what your future self would want. If, in the big picture, you feel like you should put more time into schoolwork or your own personal projects, then make it impossible for you to waste time on, like, Twitter. And don't trust yourself to be self-disciplined. Trust yourself to not be self-disciplined. Bad habits are hard to break, so make it so you have to put in as little effort as possible. Get a social media blocker or something like that. Do as much ahead of time to help you focus. That way you don't have to worry about making decisions while you're tired. However, if you know that your future self wouldn't want you to miss out on spending time with friends, don't push that aside. Waste time in the new Minecraft update, challenging each other to find the first diamond in that giant cave that you stumbled across. That's not really wasting time in my opinion. Plus, it's important to take breaks in general. Your brain can't handle intense focus all of the time. Learn to prioritize, learn to focus. Get the need tos out of the way, so you can finally do what you've always wanted.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back.
I hope you liked that. I was trying too hard to think of the perfect video idea, and I ended up not uploading for longer than anticipated. Plus, you know, I had to prioritize schoolwork or something. Honestly, I wanted to make an edited video on a video game campaign like I did with my FTL videos, but my PC died a horrible, no good, very bad death. And I don't trust my MacBook to record and play a game for long periods of time without committing unalive. But yeah, just wanted to say hello at the end of the video, and that I do indeed want to make more videos, but I can't promise when exactly they'll be uploaded. Follow me on Twitter for more consistent updates. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I love you all platonically. Drink water, get at least 8 hours of sleep each night. See you later.